Hello, teachers. This is primary 2 for term 3, week 1. For this week, there are 2 books. So take note of that. The first book is 02.29 to then S2 SWP 4 out of 6. Now, the second book, right, is actually the one before it, right? But please take note, right? You should start with 4.6 first, and then 3.6 later. All right, so it's important because 3.6 is a continuation of what they did last term. Okay, so 4.6 is fresh. Well, in a way, the topic is a brand new topic. Okay, so for 4.6, quite simple. Take note. This is about solving 2-step word problems involving addition and subtraction. Okay, and generally, right, all the questions would involve 2 steps. For the first step, students would require to find out the total, all right? And the total could be as a result of addition or as a result of subtraction, okay? Then after that, there'll be another step for student to solve. Again, like all word problems question, we expect students to be able to draw the bar model, okay? So please take note of that. All right. So now I would suggest that we skip the learning part. Right, so you don't have to go through that with them. Instead, right, use the guided practice to teach instead. All right, use the guided practice to teach. Now, even though the bar model is really drawn here, I would like you to draw it and to get students draw on the side as well, because they need as much practice as possible. All right, so if you follow the question, it says here Lisa had 453 blue beads and 278 red beads. Okay. She used 350 beads to make some necklace. How many beads did she have left? So the first step is to draw the first sentence, right? To draw the first sentence. And this is the, again, to reiterate, right, the way that we teach students to draw bar model, right? Always draw sentence by sentence where possible. Okay, so they're supposed to draw 453 blue beads, and then they draw 278 red beads. Okay, so to demonstrate, you can do something like that, right? Some of them are able to draw one whole long bar first, right? Others cannot, right? They can always draw it separately. Okay, so this is 453. Okay, and then 278. It's a non-comparison bar, right? So the question would have always ask them, right, whether it's comparison or single row. I think here it's quite straightforward. There are no comparative words. Okay, so this is step 1, right? And then thereafter, they are supposed to find the total. Okay, so that's how you do it. All right, so find the total, and then after that, she used 350 beads to make some necklaces. Right? How many beads does she have left? Right? So just ask them to replicate the model again, but this time around with the total. Okay, 731 is the total. All right, and then after that, 350 beads to make some necklaces. So that means that this part is taken, this is used. And they're supposed to find how many beads she has left. Okay, so they have to draw this 2 models, right? And the questions are the same throughout, right? So it's a matter of whether there's addition or subtraction first. Okay, so please continue to model this together with them, right? And this is one that will require them to draw on their own. Okay, all right. So make sure that they are able to do this on their own before you give them some practice questions. For this question, try not to draw for them already. All right, get them draw, and this is where you go around to supervise them. Okay. Now, after that, you can get them to do some more practices. All right. So perhaps, you know, just, I mean, if you'd like me to choose for you, they can do question 3. Okay. But there's one question that they definitely need to do, right? And it is this question here, question 8. Now, you notice that question 8 is a bit different, right? So Jack had 682 stamps. He gave 197 stamps to his brother. So here, we are no longer adding, right? So they need to understand that, okay, there were 682, 197 is taken, is given away. Okay, all right. And then the question is, he then bought after that, you know, like this is left with 485. So student would draw, right, this left, right? So 485. Okay, this is 485. Okay, apologies, I'm using the mouse to draw today. This is a bit more challenging. And then bought another 225 stamps, so they need to add another portion here. 225. Okay, and then how many stamps did he have in the end? Okay, so that's a question mark. Okay, so please get them to show them how to do this question. Okay, then after that, all right, you might want to assign one more question for them. Right, perhaps question 9. Right, because question 9 is a bit it's similar. Make sure that they know how to do it. Okay, and then we can move on to the next booklet. Okay, now we are going back to the second booklet, right, which is 3.6. So for 3.6, it is something that I've done last term, right? So what I would suggest is for you to demonstrate a few questions with them, and after that they can do several on their own. So the question demonstrate, right? I would say please demonstrate question 1, right, to serve as a recap, and then after that you can get them to do one more question, right, on their own if there's time. Please plan your time properly. Right, and then another question that you can demonstrate would be question 5. All right, and then after that they can do question 6 on their own, and the rest can be assigned as homework. Okay, so they need as much practice as possible, right? So the recommended homework is for them to complete until page 13, right, or question 13. Okay, all right. Now question 13 seems a bit different. All right, so you might, sorry, I missed that up early on. So you might want to demonstrate question 13 with them, for them, right, if there's time as well. Okay, and that's it for term 3, week 1, primary 2 math.